guys, just around at Hornsea about 15 minutes ago. Wind is blowing a northerly as usual. Absolutely nobody fishing on the beach, but I've just had the officials from the European Open match come up to me and give me some cards for the size of the fish and stuff and have a good chat with me about stuff and that. Also, when he arrived, there's coppers all over the beach. There's actually a bomb on the beach that just blown up about 10 minutes ago. Somebody had found it in the ground shed and they live and they brought it to the beach and blown it up, so that was funny. But I'm out on the beach anyway. I know the wind's bad, so don't worry about it. The sound will be a bit crap as usual because there's nothing you can do in the wind. But I'm out, and as you can see, absolutely fantastic here. Look at that. Sea state, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There's nobody fishing at the moment. There's a few fossil hunters, but other than that, absolutely spot on. Cast out, I'm on frozen blacks at the moment. Sorry, fresh blacks. I've got frozen as well, but I've got fresh blacks from that top. Got some squid as well. I'm just waiting for it to thaw out, so I'm just having pure fresh blacks at the moment. I've got one rod out. Using my agility 2 rod and my virtuoso reel at the moment. First time I've used that reel, so let's have a go. Let's hope it's a good reel. There's my rod. Looks like I've had a few little tugs, but I don't know whether it's wind damage or not, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. It's my first cast, and usually you get a good fish on the first cast. I've heard there's a lot of bass about, and plenty of cod coming out, and I'm after a decent sized cod, obviously. But I'll settle for anything at the moment. I've been up for about 5 weeks or so because I had a really bad back. To work, so I'm going to fish, but it's good enough today, so I've got the bait to come out. So I'm going to cut it. I know the sound's going to be rubbish, but I've got a new camera coming in 2 weeks, the GoPro, and hopefully the sound's going to improve like thousands of %. Because the only problem with this, I can't use an external mic on it, so that doesn't help. I've only got the mic that's on the machine, and I've tried everything to mask it, and nothing I can do about it. So we just have to go from there. But I'm hoping the wind drops a bit because it's probably blowing 30 mile an hour at the moment. I actually think I've got a bite on this rod. It's only a small thing. See, I've been out there about 10 minutes. I ain't got 2 rods out because I don't really want to get 2 out until I know where it's going to lie and it's going to be. It seems to be holding. Mine's going a bit slack with the wind, but other than that, it's doing well. Right, I'm going to take a little break and maybe get another rod out. If I get any action, I'll be right back to you. Right back, guys. 15 minutes later, first cast. We got a cod. Oops, dropped it. There you go. Little one, but it's a cod first cast. So species that we're looking for we've got. Fantastic. It's only about 9 inches long, but it's a cod, so it's looking good for the day. I'm just going to get the little fella back.
Tell by the colour as well, can't you? You can tell by the colour as well. Yeah, because I googled it, exactly the same one. Yeah.
Right, that's great guys. First cast, 20 minutes. Cod. Nice little slackline bite, even though it's windy. Still give me a good bite. The only thing is I snapped my leader knot. I've got the stuff back, so I'll just have to retie my leader knot. So I'll recast it again in a minute. I'm just going to tie this lead knot, so I'll be back shortly. Right, I'm back guys. Nice little cod first cast, really chuffed about that. I know it was only about a 9 inch, but who cares? I went back in anyway. It was a cod. Pretty hard to see little bites because there's a lot of wind. I don't know what it sounds like, probably crap. Noise. But it's a great day, lovely sun. Not cold. I ain't got a coat on, I've only got a little I'm going to get another rod out in a minute because the wind's just dropping off a little bit. 15 miles an hour or so. It's not half of what it was. The sea looks lovely. I mean, there's some nice bass in there. Way out. It's ideal. So we're going to have a field day. I can get a second cod in 2 casts. Absolutely fantastic. I like fishing on South though, because at the end of the day, when we're having a bad back at the moment, there's not many steps. There's only about 10 or 12 steps to get down, so anybody suffering with a bad back can easily get up and down. Not far to go. It's the out at the moment. With fresh black and some good cocktails at the moment. The first cod I got was on just on straight black. So, let's just hope we get a decent fish. What I want is a 7 or 8 pounder, and then I'll be sick of a caught it in the open, which I'm not fishing this year anymore. I've just got a feeling with this back that I won't be able to get down on the beach anywhere, so I decided to give it a miss. I cannot believe there's not one angler on the beach. It's just me, I've got a beach to myself. Got my son here, Danny. I'll show you Danny. Because he's going to be fishing as well in the next few weeks. He's got a rod and that. There's Danny. I'm going to get him into fishing and can have some right laughs. He's just drinking a Slatini on the beach. He's not around. He can get away with it. Yeah, it's been great. I've had a video up on my wall for 5 weeks now, but I'm going to get a lot of content now, hopefully. Get back out with the Holderness crew, because always a great laugh when he fishes there. So here's the cod farmer. He's got hardcore fishing with Levo. I haven't actually fished with Levo yet, but I'm sure it's going to happen. And Vane, of course. One man in his rod for us, he's a great guy. And Big Dan sea fishing. Obviously there's loads more out there. Well, a big shout out to Jay and Martin, who always share my channel about. Thanks buddy. Fantastic, keep the gear, good work up, especially when I had no content up for a while. But as I say, it's going to pick up again now, hopefully. Got a new camera coming in a fortnight, new GoPro, waterproof, voice activated, so it should be a lot better. I'll try and get a lapel mic so I can walk around with it and then you'll get decent sound. I'm just waiting for a nice big slack liner or a nice drop down or something big.
Yeah, I've got the shorts already.
I want to send the laddie to pull it in. If it's more than £10 he can jump in with it. It's very boxes on apparently. That should be a sight, shouldn't it?
Wash away the skis.
today, it'll be shocking. Absolutely shocking. So next time, when I go off, next time you see me, I'll throw rods on. And I've got big baits on, big baits. The little cod I caught was only on a small bait, single worm, just a single blackie, so. Probably right, it was only a 9-inch fish, but I've had big cocktails. I bet there's some cracking bass out here today. Using polypedals as well. Well, 6 ounce on there, 6. Straight out. Oh, what you do about that? Nice to get back out here. I mean, I'm going to be fishing well. It must be around, I don't know, 3 o'clock-ish now at least. Be around the 3 o'clock mark, I would say. We've released for 6 o'clock. We've released for 5 hours. And when if I start catching loads of fish, it'll be while tomorrow morning. Nice to be on the beach with just the fleets to play. Camera a bit closer anyway, guys, instead. Might get a bit of sound. But it's all good. So you couldn't ask for a better conditions, really. It's just a bit of wind. Not spoiling it, but you can't have everything, can you, really? Good luck to all them fishing in the open anyway for the weekend. It's now Thursday, so it's tomorrow. It's Wednesday, guys. Probably because I was originally going to put Thursday back in. It's the 8th of March. It's now 4 PM in the afternoon. Is it? Is it now? I love it when a plan comes together. Sorry, it's so long since I've been fishing, I've forgotten everything. Apparently, it's Wednesday, the 9th of March. It's 4 PM. We're at Hornsea South, just near the boat slipway. There's nobody on the beach. It's fantastic, really. Yeah, absolutely dead on the beach. I've seen about 2 dog walkers that have been miles away. So the only guys I've really seen is the ones from the Open, the officials have been walking along the beach everywhere with the anglers, but there's only me on it. So I had a good chat with them. Give me a laminated card with all the fish weights on and stuff, and tell me about you can only take 2 batter and stuff like that. All good. Apparently they'll be walking up and down the beach all weekend, so just to make sure everything's in order and stuff. Actually, I think they was checking on me to see how many cod I'd back for the match tomorrow. Obviously I'm not in it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I had to join the fun, guys, because they've all been out fishing and catching some good cod. It's only me, seems to have missed it all, so I had to come. I might even come back tomorrow yet, I don't know. Depends how today goes, because tomorrow's going to be a good day as well, but as I say, the Open's on. So, you know, it could be bad really. I don't know, I reckon a lot will turn up tomorrow. There's an angler turning up now, in fact there's 2. There's a couple of anglers turning up. So must be the right time. But I think our time's about 8:40 or 8:50 today. So I mean we've got a good 5 hours up yet. I don't know how big the tide is. I think it's only about 4.6 or 7 or something like that. But you never get washed off here anyway. Not where I am anyway. So. But I mainly came out not just to catch the cod. Obviously I've caught one. I mean that's the species of the target. But I only came out mainly because I need some footage because the channel's obviously going to die off if I don't put footage on it. And it was going so well. I think I've got 350 subscribers now. Obviously I need more subscribers, so if you're watching guys, you've got this far. Don't forget to subscribe, it's absolutely free, it doesn't cost you nothing. But it'll help the channel out a great deal. You obviously like it as well if you can. And share my channel about, because I need some help to get the channel built up. The more that you see, you'll enjoy the content on it. Don't forget to leave me some feedback at the bottom. Because it's all good. I've actually for the first time just eaten 2 nice warm Cornish pasties. I actually brought for my tea. But when it was steaming in the bag and I couldn't resist them. So I slotted one in and then I thought, there's pointless leaving that poor fella there on his own. So I ate the other one and all, so I've got nothing to eat now until I get home at 9 o'clock tonight. Who cares? It's all part of the fun, innit? It gives me all day to walk it off. But if anybody wants to deliver us any food, obviously it's too late by the time you get it, you know. Well, you're quite welcome to bring a few ton of fish and chips and beans and that. Don't forget the salt and vinegar on it. Give us a fork because I've got fish and vinegar. But it's all good. When Danny gets used to this camera, by the way, he's sort of wondering. It's going to be sat and telling you loads of jokes. He's got loads of points of jokes. Obviously I'm going to have to beep it all out. So you'll just see his look. I can see the rod bouncing about quite a bit in the wind. You would see a decent bite if you got one. Obviously the little taking off the sea. I just want one of them big drop downs. Nice big cod bite, slack landing. That's what we want. Just hope the wind isn't too bad, guys. There's no what I can do about it. At the end of the day, you know, you can still see the footage. The wind's a bit bad, just turn the sound down, obviously. There's not a lot I can really do about it. I did have a tent, but last time I was here, which was about a month and a half ago, on this particular beach, it was during them sandstorms and it totally demolished it, so it's just a bag of metal and material that was just got left of it. So we're never using that to get a beach buddy. And if I get some of them big 56-pound weights, some could bring it down out the car for me. I'll have to bleep that out obviously, because you can't control it. Swearing on my video, I don't know. There's a lot of bleeps on it. I don't know how you do them, so you just have to do it. I was going to bring his radio with him today, but last time we had a radio when I was fishing, Ed Sheeran rang me up on the plane, so I had to take the video down. Guys, I think I've got a bite on here. I think that was a little piece of a bite. 1 ounce spindle. The point is bringing it again, trying to bring it up there about 15 to 16 minutes. It does look like I've got some on there though. Yeah, it's definitely going now. I mean, it's tidy up, have a look. Right, see if it bounces again. If it does, I've definitely got a little fishy on there. I don't know whether there's whiting about, but I haven't really seen a lot being caught, so you know, 78% chance you're going to get a cod or a flatty. I would have thought. Might even be some rays about or some bass. It's gone down quite a way up there. Right, we're back, guys. Try and do a little sit. Rod's both out now. It's about 5 o'clock now. There's a bit of a few big breakers coming in now. There's a bit of swell going on. One of the rods is bouncing a bit over it, but the other one's pretty steady because I've cast it way to the right. It's because I'm near these breakers, so it's flicking a bit, but it's not doing no harm at all when I've got a bite. No such luck yet. Been here now about 2.5 hours, somewhere around there. One bite, one fish, but not spectacular at the moment. No, you can't have that. No worries. Come on, you can eat them anyway if you don't look. Yeah, I know they do, they eat them. Just got to be careful. You smell them a mile away. I mean, it's good quality. Squid. Dogs will love it, squid. I just didn't want it pissing on the back. Shane was on beach a few months ago and fucking dog came on his back. It's alright, but when it grounds it stinks, doesn't it? That's a wash your fucking back. I was lucky I saw him running over then because he'd have had it, wouldn't he? Dog nearly had all my bait there. A little Jack Russell come flying down. If I swore, well, there's nothing I can do about it. You know what it's like when your bait gets eaten. Nearly swallowed a nice big squid there, but luckily I saved it and it didn't bite me, which is pretty good. I just prepared it nicely, you know, my little squid's ready for the next cast. Look, nice decent squid. Beautiful size that. Nice fresh black with that, and it'll be lovely. Got lovely big baits on now. Big chunky baits. I did bring the other rod in just before I put the camera on. We've only been out about 15 minutes and the bait's still there untouched and it's like perfect, so I threw it back out. Pointless changing it when there's nothing wrong with it. But I put a nice big chunky one on this rod and obviously I've got both rods out now, so I've got more chance of catching a decent fish. I'll tell you what I did do today, guys. I came out and forgot my socks because I don't usually wear socks, and obviously I'm wearing my wellies and I forgot I never had no socks on, so I'm actually now fishing with no socks on in my wellies. So at least if my boots fill up, I'm not going to get my socks wet, am I? But luckily it's still 13 degrees at the moment, so it's what, 56, so it's pretty warm anyway. So I ain't bothered, my feet are lovely and warm. That's the main thing. So, but the wind's dying down, so the sound should be a lot better. I mean, it's still about 10 mile an hour, but I mean, it was like 30 odd earlier. But every now and again you hear a big bang. It's the waves that hit the cliffs about 400 or 500 yards to the right of me. They're really pounding on the cliffs. Oh man, it's still 3.5 hours to mark that. So I reckon it's going to cause a bit of damage to them cliffs today. I don't think we'll get washed off the beach though, but I might end up somewhere near the steps. There's a lot of stone piled up about 10 metres behind me. It gets really high, so obviously it's really high, and then it goes like low again, so when the tide reaches over that, it's going to really swill up, and so I'll have to be careful that I don't get washed away, because it's a good 4 or 5 feet drop. I might show you it anyway, you'll be able to see it. You look there, look. See that? Obviously when the tide comes over that, it's going to really wash down really quick, so I'm going to have to be careful. Got to try and look back when it comes over there. But the sea's looking good. The swell's getting up a bit. It's not breaking out that far though, so it's all good. Ideal conditions, the water looks beautiful, so I mean hopefully we're going to get some good fish. I mean it's only early. I fished it all the way from bottom to all the way up and maybe an hour down, so it's getting up to the time now where you should be starting to get a bit of bite action. Obviously I caught that little codling on slack water, so I've got all that to come again, but at our tide this time, so hopefully I'm going to get something decent. But it has gone quiet the last hour and a half. It's been pretty quiet on bites. But I say I'm in the water, I've got big baits in there, both on fennels. If there's any fish out there, obviously I've got a chance of getting them. But at the end of the day I'm enjoying myself. I've had a cod, or a codling. That's what I came for, so even if I don't catch anything else, I've still had a codling, so I'm happy. I won't take anything home unless it's decent size, like I'm looking at least 45-50 centimetres really to take home. Unless it's a chunky one, like. Not a bite, guys, it's just a swell. See that first rod bouncing a lot. Just when the big swell comes in, it flicking the rod. I'm trying to get them as high as I can, but with the wind, I don't have my rods blowing over, so I can't really get them any higher. There is a tiny bit of weed on the leader knot, but other than that, it's weed free. So it's looking good for the weekend for these European anglers in a match. I'm going to try and get as much footage as I can while it's daylight, even if the sound's a bit bad with the wind, because I need some content on the site, obviously, on the channel. But if you've got this far, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, it's absolutely free, it doesn't cost you a bean, and you help the channel out immensely. But it is probably the best time I've been for a while, you know, the weather-wise. With the conditions are fantastic. It's just that little bit of biting wind. But conditions-wise, you couldn't get it any better, really. Lovely conditions for fish. Just trust my luck, I might have missed them all. This last week we were coming in all over the place. So I might have missed them, you don't know. Let's hope I haven't. But that little coddling gives us hope that they're still there. If the little ones are there, the big ones will be there. That's a fact. Just got to tighten this line up, guys. I don't want to do it too much because, as I say, it's the wind causing it. It's nothing else. It's just the wind blowing the line and it's pulling in slightly. The more you wind in, the more, well, the further out you are. Well, you're not as far out, are you? Because you're pulling your weight. It's a bit confusing there, but you know what I mean. Well, that second rod, I really did ping it out. It must be out 100 plus metres, that one. So that seems to have got over all of this lot, but the other one this side, it's not out as far. So I'm looking for a few bass and all if I can get them. Just starting to cool off a bit. I reckon it's gone to about maybe 9 degrees or so now. The sun's going in and that wind's a bit chilly. Just a wind chill, isn't it? Yeah, it's still 12 degrees, guys, we've just checked, but it's just a wind chill. It's not time to get your coat on, but it will be if it gets up cooler. It's definitely runny nose weather because my nose is running, so it's the wind. But that was a bit of fun earlier when I turned up and there was a bomb squad here. Beach cordoned off. Luckily the bit where I was fishing, where I've come to fish, it wasn't, so I got on the beach and then there was a big explosion. They actually blew the bomb up. Apparently somebody in Hornsea had it in the shed apparently, so the bomb squad had brought it from the shed to the beach, cordoned the beach off and then controlled the explosion. So God knows what he was doing with a bomb in his shed, like. Or his garden or whatever it was, either his shed or his garden. I don't know what, somebody told me, but I can't remember what he said, but it was something like that. Maybe it was in his garden, maybe he dug it up. But it's all sorted now anyway. Well, it's a bit of excitement, I suppose. Sun's going down now, guys, behind me, so I reckon it'll be dark within an hour. Now another hour it'll probably be dark, so I'll try and keep as much footage on as I can in daylight because I don't so much like filming in the dark. It's just getting the light right and stuff, and you can't really see a lot, can you, really? Right, we'll take a little break, guys. If the rods start bouncing, I'll definitely put you back on before I reel them in. But as I say, no more action since that first little coddling, so if there is any action, I'll be straight back onto you. Right, we're back again, guys. About another 45 minutes have passed by. It's getting a bit darker now. No bites as such. I'll have to get the coat out because it is got bloody cold now. Wind chill, it's got to be about 2 or 3 degrees now, it's really cold. 12 coming in. Decent 12 coming in now, maybe 1.5, 2 big 12. You still see the bike, though. Wind's down a little bit, so that helps. There's a couple of anglers to the, well, the way I'm looking now, to the right of me. They haven't had anything yet. Strange, I just got that one codling on slack water, but nothing else since, no bite. Still the best time to come yet though, it's a couple of hours before I know. I think it must be around, what is it, 6:30, something like that. 20 to 6. But still 2 hours to lie at least. 2.5 maybe, so it's quite a long way to go. Still got the big baits on, cocktails, squid and black. But not happening at the moment, but as I say the wind's dropped. Maybe about 4 or 5 mile an hour breeze blowing now. But, it's starting to get dark now, the sun's dropped. And it's just a lot of wind chill. But I'm still confident I'm going to get a couple of fish before I go. Well wrapped up now guys, because it is a bit nippy.
Oh yeah, you feel cold?
Yeah, I don't often feel cold, but I didn't want to sleep. Big swells coming in now though guys, big swells. I reckon it won't be far off the wall tonight. Apparently it's a 5 metre tide, so that's pretty big for here, I think, 5 metre. If you do get a bite, you're going to see it because a nice little view there, really. At least I got some decent footage. I don't know what the sound's going to be like, but picture quality should be okay. As I said earlier, that I'm going to get a GoPro anyway in a couple of weeks, so it's going to be a vast improvement. Might even get it this weekend anyway. People on the beach now walking about with the kids and that.
Yeah.
It's just nice to get you another fish. It'd be nice to get another little fishy. Preferably a whopper. There was a guy fishing to the further on the beach near the cliffs, South End. But he's left now, I don't know whether he had out. There's a tiny bit of weed, but it's really minute, and it's just on your leader knot, so not to write home about really. My feet are getting a bit cold with no socks on though, but I'll manage it. Keep wriggling them about, keep them warm. We've got a nice empty plate at home with some mushy peas and chips waiting to be joined by a nice big 4 or 5 pound cod, so hopefully I might get one.
Half an hour. I'll have to do it.
Yeah, I'll have to share it with my son if I catch one, because he wants half a fillet, well he wants half of it, so he likes a bit of cod. All good. At least I'm out, sand under my feet.
Happy with nothing about it.
It's another bleep we'll have to do, guys. Some people just can't control the language.
Over below. Oh, the signal's real bad on here. yeah. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I can see you. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, it's cold now, though.
Get one of these in 5 minutes, guys, and see if it's out of it. But I doubt it. But as I say, I could have missed the bike because there's a lot of flick on the rod. Some huge swell coming in now. It's only this left rod that's flicking a lot because I'm near the breakwaters, you see, so most of the waves are bigger. But the other rod to the right is cast out slightly to the right. There's more calmer there, so it's not so bad.
On the way, yeah. Around now.
I reckon it's going to be cold on the hands baiting up, definitely. Yeah, I'll get this first one in a minute, guys. I've been bouncing a while, but very much damp as anything there. Might not even have to bait up either, guys, because it's the last time I brought it in, it was totally untucked. Right, let's have a look at this rod then, see what. Might try it short. Yeah, that bit was totally untouched, guys, exactly how I left it when I put it out there, so cast it back out basically, there's nothing wrong with it. That is land settle on, thank you. At least I know the other one's okay. So we're fine. Wind chill's a bit bad now, so I'll put a little hood up. I just took that one about 80 metres, guys, just there. Coffee time, guys, that'll warm me up a little bit. It has got pretty cold now though. I don't think it'll drop below about 5 or 6 tonight, but it's just a wind chill. It's probably warmer inland. There's a lad anyway, sat in his little chair all snugly. All snug in his little chair, with his little packed lunchbox. And his tinny. It's all good. It's all fun, guys. All fun. I enjoy it immensely. It's just nice to be back out here fishing after being sat at home for 5 weeks, not doing now. Obviously the weather's getting warmer now, so hey oh, wait until it's 20 degrees on a night. It'd be lovely. Sat in your deck chair on the beach at 3 in the morning. Still waiting for that big slack liner. Be a bit ironic if I don't get another fish after catching one first cast. So big swells coming in now though, look at them. Very big swells. Lovely conditions though, it's not breaking that far out, so I mean it's only about 30 metres out, 40 metres out to go over the swells like, so all good. I'll just check my battery by the way, just to make sure we've got some left. Yeah, battery's fine. Trying to watch my rod tip guys and the breakers coming in and actually I ain't got a bite, it can't look like a bite to me but just tighten this line up, it might be a bite that. Did it after the break? It's definitely the swell guys that's doing that. There's just some whoppers coming in from the distance, look, as you can see. And it's just taking the line with it. This is coming in over the line. Don't know what the light's like now, but there is a bit of light, but it's getting dark now. Hopefully the sound will improve because the wind's not too bad now, it's only about 5 miles an hour or so. It's that far right rod I want to go bouncing a bit because it's real steady that rod. I'm not so keen on them weights with the Gemini clips on there, 6 ounces. You get a lot of bounce on the other one, I'm using them little bomb weights, 6 ounce bombs. Seems to be a lot better. They hold the water, they hold the bed a lot better, and you don't get a lot of movement on them. So I don't think I'm going to use them Gemini clip ones again because I'm not so keen on them. I'm using 4 rows today, Tacomas as well, so I don't want to lose any fish I get. Might try and get out again tomorrow guys, which I do believe will be the 10th, Thursday the 10th, because I've got plenty of bait, I'll need to use it up anyway. Not often I smoke on camera, it's a filthy habit, but there you go. I'm not one that smokes for necessity, I just smoke when I feel like it basically. I'm not addicted to it or anything. I just stop and start wherever I fancy it really. Just something to do, I enjoy doing it now and again. So. It's not good for you like. Really surprising, I had no more bites, so I thought I was in for a field day earlier when I got one on the top cast, but just lucky I suppose, I landed in the right places right time. Might not have been jaws, but it was big enough for a cod then. it all counts. Target species secure. That just sets your day up. Anything else is a bonus. We'll be fishing well into the dark, so if I don't get any action on the rods, I have got some lights with me, so don't worry. So we can see it, like any footage that does come up. But I'll only put it on if I get any action, because I don't really like filming in the dark, I'll be honest with you. Not until I get some really good spotlights that, you know, I can see plenty of action. I think it's just when you're looking into a dark background and you just see the rod, or half of the rod, I don't think it's that exciting really. I like to be able to watch the rods when I'm watching the videos, because I watch everybody else's videos obviously, and I do prefer the day fishing ones. Obviously I do watch the night ones as well, but I just get more enjoyment out of watching the day ones when you can see the rods and that. You're more involved in it when you're watching it. At least we've had no rain today and it doesn't look like we're going to get any. It's got a pretty clear sky. I've got the moon above me now and the sun right in the background in the distance, just gone over the horizon. So it'll be a lovely sunset in the morning. Not that I'm going to be here like it will be. The guys to the left of me, as I'm sitting, they haven't had no yet, not that I've seen anyway. So it's the same for all of us. It's still the best part of the session to come, as I say. We're still 2.5 hours from our yet. So I've got till, well, maybe the last hour till our eye, and maybe it's slack water, and maybe an hour down will be the best. The swell's getting a bit higher now. Probably about 1.5 metre, 2 metres these swells. Shame that fountain a nice big cod bite, but I assure you it's not. Because when it's slack out there, it's not moving, so. Far rod is absolutely dead still, and it's well anchored, that one, so definitely no bites on that. Right, I'll cut you off for a bit, guys, because obviously there's no action yet. But as I say, I have got some lights and I will set them up, so if we get any action on the rods, I will definitely get it on camera. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, we're back, guys. Don't know if you can see me or not. You should certainly be able to see the rod. I'm just going to bring this one in, this side. It's been bouncing a bit, but I don't think it's out. I think it's just the swell. I've just recast the other one out, put some nice black on it, and some squid. Put separate. I've just slid the squid up the line a bit and on the second fennel, and filled the up with black. So I'm going to do the same with this one because there's a lot of anglers turned up now. We've got 3 to the right of me and there's some more to the left of me, and there's quite a few coming down the beach. So it's getting pretty busy. Staying on, so there's no crabs or anything about. Worms are a big shit though. both out, guys. I don't know if you can see me or not. I'll put me head torch on, give us a bit of light. Both rods are out. Tide's coming pretty well, as you can see. Well loaded rods now, so hopefully we're going to get some. A few anglers on the beach. Definitely a few anglers. A lot of rods out now, so they must know something I don't, basically. Don't know whether my light's killing you or not. As I said, I don't like fishing on the night for filming. Well, I like fishing on the night, but I just don't like filming on the night. Because if you get any lights in the night, I don't have any fresh lights to do it. So if I get anything, I shall certainly show you on camera. So I'll see you in a bit.